In the vast multiverse of Marvel, where gods fall and universes are born with the flick of a hand, few names echo as loudly as Franklin Richards and Astral Regulator Thanos. These aren't your ordinary superpowered beings. They are the embodiment of creation, destruction, and everything in between. Franklin Richards, the mutant child of Reed Richards and Susan Storm of the Fantastic Four, was born with powers so vast that even Galactus, the devourer of worlds, recognized him as an equal, and even accepted him as a mentor. That's right, Galactus, the cosmic entity feared across galaxies, bowed to the will of Franklin. His abilities go far beyond telekinesis or energy projection. Franklin can warp reality itself, create universes from nothing, and bend time, space, and matter at his own whim. At his prime, he stood among the most powerful mutants and cosmic forces in Marvel history, even creating pocket universes casually during childhood. On the other side stands Astral Regulator Thanos, a version of the Mad Titan who is beyond comprehension. After acquiring the Astral Regulator, a device built by the One Above All to maintain cosmic balance and prevent existential chaos, Thanos became something else, omnipotent, not just wielding power, but being power. This Thanos doesn't just kill heroes, he erases cosmic beings like the Living Tribunal, Infinity, and Eternity as if they were minor inconveniences. He doesn't just conquer reality, he defines it. When he took control of the Astral Regulator, Thanos didn't just break the rules, he became the rule book. So today, we ask a question that shakes the multiverse itself. Who wins the ultimate cosmic battle? Franklin Richards or Astral Regulator Thanos? It's time to explore the abilities, feats, and limitations of both these godlike titans and find out if raw creation can overcome total control. Franklin Richards, the god who was a child. Let's begin with Franklin Richards, the boy who could create stars before finishing elementary school. As a mutant, his powers were classified as Omega level, but even that is an understatement. Franklin isn't just powerful by mutant standards, he stands shoulder to shoulder with Marvel's cosmic hierarchy. In one instance, Franklin created a complete pocket universe to escape destruction. We're not talking about an illusion or a simulation, but an actual universe with stars, galaxies, and life. That feat alone places him above most cosmic entities. In fact, the Celestials, some of the most powerful cosmic beings in Marvel, once acknowledged Franklin's potential as equal to their own. He didn't just exist among the stars, he made them. But Franklin's greatness wasn't just in raw creation. He altered timelines, controlled entropy, and even resurrected beings. He once restored Galactus from death and reshaped him into his herald. That's right, Franklin made Galactus his ally by pure force of power and will. But like all great legends, there's a twist. Franklin's power came at a cost. In Jonathan Hickman's Fantastic Four run, we learn that using his abilities too frequently drains his life force. Eventually, his powers began to fade. In the Future Foundation timeline, an older Franklin watches helplessly as his omnipotent spark dims. Even Galactus acknowledges this decay. So while Franklin may be a god among men, his power isn't limitless. It's phenomenal, but finite. Astral Regulator Thanos, the ultimate reality controller. Now let's turn to Astral Regulator Thanos, a version of Thanos so powerful he makes Infinity Gauntlet Thanos look like a novice. This isn't the Thanos who fought the Avengers. This is a being who overthrew the very fabric of existence. The Astral Regulator, the source of his supreme power, is no ordinary artifact. Created by the One Above All, the supreme god of the Marvel multiverse, it was designed to regulate imbalance, ensuring that cosmic entities like Eternity and Infinity don't spiral the universe into chaos. When Thanos seized it, he didn't just gain power, he transcended existence itself. With it, Thanos defeated the Living Tribunal and the embodiments of fundamental forces. He erased multiversal beings from the very concept of memory. This wasn't destruction, it was absolute deletion, as if they had never existed. Time, space, death, even abstract concepts like hope, fear, and truth. Thanos controlled them all. What's more terrifying is that he became the only sentient thought in the multiverse. Imagine being the only being capable of thinking, dreaming, or acting in all of creation. There were no battles left to fight, only the cold realization that omnipotence is isolation. But as with all power-hungry beings, Thanos' ego became his downfall. He was eventually defeated, not by brute force, but by manipulation and philosophical intervention. Adam Warlock and the Cosmic Regulators used the idea of imbalance and self-reflection to exploit Thanos' inner weaknesses, leading to his downfall. That's the Achilles heel of omnipotent beings. They can do everything except escape themselves. Still, as Astral Regulator Thanos, the Mad Titan was functionally omnipotent, and for a time he wasn't part of the Marvel hierarchy, he was the hierarchy. The cosmic clash, who would truly win? Now let's imagine the battle. Franklin Richards in his prime, with the ability to forge galaxies and alter fate itself against Astral Regulator Thanos, who bends omniversal rules with his very thoughts. This isn't a fistfight, this is a collision of cosmic wills, where every thought and action could birth or erase entire multiverses. Franklin might begin by creating a separate universe to trap Thanos or rewriting reality to reverse his ascension. He could even manifest an alternate version of Thanos and attempt to collapse his form through multiversal paradoxes. After all, Franklin has done similar things before. But here's the problem. Thanos isn't bound by reality anymore. With the Astral Regulator, he doesn't follow the laws that Franklin manipulates, he writes them. Any attempt to alter reality would be instantly undone. Franklin's attacks could be turned into butterflies. His created universes might flicker out like candlelight in Thanos' presence. Even if Franklin tried to trap Thanos in an abstract dimension, Thanos could simply erase the concept of dimensions. And unlike Franklin, whose powers drain over time, Thanos' strength remains absolute, until he's challenged by moral philosophy or psychological manipulation. In raw power terms, Thanos wins. No matter how many pocket realities Franklin builds, no matter how creatively he bends time and space, it all exists within the scope of the Astral Regulator's authority. It's like trying to fight the author of a book while still being a character in the story. However, if the fight isn't just about power, but about strategy and values, Franklin might find a way in. The way Astral Regulator Thanos was ultimately defeated wasn't brute force, it was self-doubt. If Franklin can access that crack in Thanos' omnipotence, the part of him that still needs meaning, he might tilt the odds, but that's not guaranteed. The final verdict: who stands tall? So, who wins the ultimate cosmic battle? In a universe governed by logic, might, and power levels alone, Astral Regulator, Thanos is simply too dominant. With the Astral Regulator, Thanos becomes omnipotent in the truest sense, capable of undoing anything Franklin creates before it's even imagined. His control over reality supersedes even Franklin's boundless creativity. Franklin Richards is one of the most powerful reality warpers ever created in Marvel. But even his universe-forging powers can't match the fundamental, law-defying omnipotence of a Thanos who overwrites existence itself. The only chance Franklin would ever have is through strategy, manipulation, or appealing to Thanos' emotional or philosophical weaknesses. But in a straight-up battle where both unleash their full might, Astral Regulator Thanos wins. It's not about who can create the most stars, it's about who controls the rules of creation itself. And in this battle, the boy god meets the author of reality and loses. Check out my other videos for more epic character crossovers and battles. Thanks for watching, and stay happy and healthy.